I'm loath to call this permanent. I think this is still early days, particularly for Snapchat. But when you're referencing these video programs that Facebook and Snapchat are sort of just beginning to embark on, I do think those are going to be critical in terms of keeping a young demographic on the platform.
So do the networks have a lot to gain, Andrew, by working with these the networks? And when I say the networks, I'm thinking of networks like NBC, which is a part of our company, ABC, CNN, and others who are in the news business. Do they have, is this sort of an existential question for them? If they don't figure this out, they're going to have a real hard time?
Absolutely. I mean, we could sit and make fun of the demographics of Facebook all we want, but here at paid TV, it's probably even more geriatric. That's the whole point, that you're seeing Snapchat in particular getting so much traction with networks who don't feel that they're reaching millennials, Generation Z, on television. And so not only are they coming to these platforms and seeking the fountain of youth, but they're doing it in interesting new ways with shows that don't look anything like they do, say, on CNN or NBC.
Porter, what does this mean when you start talking about investing in these sectors?
Well, you have to look at legacy media, all the networks and the cable networks, and even those that are existing today on the internet. They could be history, except for one thing. Somebody's got to create the content that Twitter and Facebook and Google and Instagram and Snapchat all have. So there's a reduced role for content producers and particularly
because we are the producers. The way I describe, maybe this is the right way to describe it, Andrew, if I'm wrong, correct me. If Michelle is driving along and she sees a forest fire and she takes a video and posts it to her Instagram/Facebook owns that video, do they not? So Snapchat is producing, quote, news using the video that its users send up. They're the store, we're the product.
Yes, the amateur users that are on these platforms are supplying a great deal of content. But to Porter's point, I think also premium content from networks like NBC or CNN are an important part of the mix as well. I think there's room for both.
The key to the future, and it is happening almost instantly now. It's really impossible to predict and to keep up with it. But think video first and mobile second, and then short attention spans. Look at Fox was the first, and all the networks are going to be introducing very quickly a 6-second commercial instead of the old 30-second commercial. 6 seconds is about the limit of attention that anybody on Snapchat or Instagram is.
On TV or on the phones? Or
that's on TV.
Wow.
But it'll come down to internet and across the whole digital spectrum.
So are we going to, are people who are in legacy media going to trade dollars for dimes here?
That's unfortunately the inevitable truth, yes.
Yeah.
I
Said the other fellow, who I think is above 60 at the table here. So.
Well, we all felt vulnerable when you said that. So, I mean, you talked about some of these companies as if they were facing an existential threat. Is a cable company facing an existential threat?
Well, the happy news for cable owners is that they're the largest internet service providers as well as pay TV providers. And what they lose on cable, they'll make up on internet service charges.
Andrew, before we go quickly, though, maybe I'm just a, cockeyed optimist, okay? I hate to be glass half full Sullivan, but I don't care how people watch, right? I think all this video content is great. If they watch CNBC on their smartphone or on their Apple TV or on a 70-inch flat panel, shouldn't we be happy?
Well, you should, but I bring it back to the point about dollars and dimes. Yeah. Dimes are what's available on digital platforms. I do think that gap will close. Yes, the gap will close in time, and you got to start somewhere.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.